Well, that's a handy shot. This shot coming from around 220 yards. Currently tied for the lead. Opting for the 3-wood. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Oh, here she goes, marching up the leaderboard. They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
Oh, that's incredible. He sold it.
That chip in for eagle works 8 days a week in my book.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
My friends in college used to never say an eagle. They used to say super chicken. That's what he made at the last. What's he got for us now?
A super chicken.
A super chicken.
It's an eagle.
Yeah.
8 under for the day. Outright first here. Opting for the 9-iron. That could play.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
Leading by 3 strokes now. We've reached the 8th hole. Well, this should find the short grass.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens. Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Oh, that's stealing one. A birdie against the runner play.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Currently in first position. We have a par 3 on this one. Opting for the 5-wood.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Yeah, nicely played. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt. Get excited. This could go in. A par putt awaits. Job done. Let's head to the next. Don't know about you, Rich, but I'm getting my palms sweaty in the booth just thinking about this player's position with 9 to play.
Well, keep your hands to yourself. But yes, this player is definitely dialed in at the moment. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's got momentum now, just birdied the last hole.
Well, it was a bold strategy, but it looks like it's going to pay off. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, fair amount of elevation here. They're going to have to be careful that they club up because you do not want to be short.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Oh, just missed. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee of a par 3. Looks like a lovely little draw there. That should set up another chance. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. How close was that to going down? 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is what they have left for a par.
Okay, steady now. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Checking in on the leaderboard, this player is currently tied for first with Lydia Ko. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Time for the second shot at the 12th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. 14 feet to the cup.
If he holds this, Lydia Ko gets behind and he can potentially get on a roll in this rivalry.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
That is absolutely spot on.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from around 135 yards,
going with the pitching wedge here. That should find the surface. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Ouch, that hurts. Big putt for par coming up. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. Currently at 10 under par overall. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. That's nicely done. Let's catch up with Willie Z. He's always a flusher.
Fantastic touch on this one.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. That won't get a good lie, I'm sure. That was a bit of a miscue.
Try to draw that one in there, Luke. Just missed the mark.
Don't give them praise, just look with admiration. He has this putt to save his par. Well done. Moving right along, and they're currently tied for first in the standings with Lydia Ko. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one might need to get down a little. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
This one's tracking. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
One ahead with 4 to go. Can they settle their nerves?
Oh, what a shot from the bunker. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
And there's a lot of pressure on the line, Rich, as we get to the closing holes at Eastlake. And here we are at 16.
Tough tee shot, 454 yards. Deep bunker down the right-hand side. Tee shot plays straight back up the hill. Go ahead and give her a wallop.
Lining up from around 160 yards. Currently in the lead by a shot. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? An opportunity to make their par. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Here's Lydia Ko. Oh, that one just missed the hole. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And as we get to the penultimate hole at Eastlake, Rich, what does it require?
The tee has been moved back some 60 yards over the last couple of years, putting a premium on finding the fairway. Those bunkers down the left-hand side are menacing, to say the least.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. And after a recent switch of the 9s here at Eastlake, the finishing hole's gone from a tough par 3, Rich, to a really gettable 5.
Go ahead and take out the driver and enjoy this tee shot. It might be difficult, but if you hit it in the fairway, you'll definitely be rewarded by being able to go for it in 2.
Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? Wonderfully played. Calm your nerves here. This is a must-make putt to force extra holes. Ooh, right by the hole. Well, what a wonderful display this has been. And this putt is for a final score of 60. Oh, Rich, what could have been? This player's going to miss out on a playoff by a single shot.
Luke, what a difficult situation is for this player. So close and yet wasn't able to get it done. That's going to leave a bad taste in this player's mouth.
That was a pretty solid week by this player, finishing in second place. Got to be happy with that.
Close, but no cigar. However, a fantastic week for this player. Great job.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Rich, how do you see this one playing out?
Lydia Ko won their last matchup, so I expect some spirited competition today, to say the least.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. Putting for a birdie with big wings. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. Nice stroke. Fair effort that, good birdie.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently 1 under for the event.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Oh, yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Going with the 7. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Wow, what a shot. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Birdied their last hole.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow, from a dodgy lie ridge. How special was that?
Well, when your rival plays golf every single second of the day and eats birdies for breakfast, lunch and dinner, this is what you get.
Well played.
This player is putting for fun.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Teeing off here at the 4th. Will this one hang on and find the fairway, or is it headed towards the rough? Well, this is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's a pretty handy shot. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
This putt is about 8 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Nice line. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Wow, you've seen those shiny new spanners in that bag of clubs there, Rich. It looks like their new sponsorship deal went through this last week.
Interesting, Luke. I never have a problem with new equipment. I think that it can actually change a player's mindset a little bit. I think they can look at it as either a challenge to figure it out and say, listen, I'm smart enough, I'm good enough to figure out how to make this equipment work. They could also use it as a motivation, like, man, got some new equipment. I'm excited. This is going to be awesome. I can't wait to take these out for a spin. It's like a shiny new car. It just kind of depends on how the player's looking at and why did they make that change. What was the rationale for making the change from the old equipment to this equipment? Is it about the money? Is it about performance? What is it about? Because you can't discount the money aspect of it. You really can't. Hopefully they're doing it for more a performance aspect, and if that's the case, then they truly believe in this new equipment, and that certainly can help their mentality for the rest of the season. Oh, just drifting in there with a little bit of fade on it. Lovely.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She got one back on that last hole.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, what a super shot.
Oh, beautiful little pitch shot down the hill. Thank you. Gets it to go. Great shot.
This would be a good putt to make to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. That was a gallant attempt. Putting for a par now. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Trailing by 4 strokes. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. That was absolutely murdered. What's in front of them, Henny?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet. They've got this putt to tie Lydia Ko.
Go on, get in the hole. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. And that will take him to 6 under. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
It's been a little up and down, but she's just 1 stroke back from her rival.
He's in a share of 10th position. This hole is a par 4. Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Good look at a birdie here. And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Yeah, they're playing well right now. They're inside the top 10, and they're looking to continue that move up the leaderboard.
Oh, well done. From about 200 yards out. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Going with the 5-iron here.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
1 stroke behind her rival this week.
Okay, time to return to the action. Important putt here. They make it. They're into the top 5. His putt is from 14 feet.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
This next putt is for bogey. And well holed. Let's move on. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Here we are in front of a par 3. That one should find the surface. And he's safely on the green. And this putt to move into the top 10. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Putting now for a bogey. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
Good opportunity coming up to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Oh, so close. 4 feet to the cup. And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. And that will take him to 7 under. Playing their 5th shot. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. And after a birdie at the last, they'll take the honour on the hole. Well played, mate. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. A bit wild on approach there.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Oh, Rich, a shot for the ages.
Oh, went from the outhouse to the penthouse with that chip in.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Taking aim from about 170 yards. 4 strokes off the lead. And choosing the 8-iron here. Handy effort, that one. 13 feet to the hole. Just didn't drop. And this putt coming up for his par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
super shot that. She should be stoked.
Astounding, simply astounding. What a hole out. What a play.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Outstanding approach shot.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
A well-holed. Now an impressive 9 under par with just a few holes remaining.
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Needs to make a move soon. Oh, that was pure. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's got some work to do. She's 2 strokes behind so far.
That one had eyes for it the whole way.
Oh, yeah, that's huge. Oh, that celebration, that's a little spicy. I don't know if these two are going to be talking now.
Putting for the big bird here. A birdie with big wings. This one's dialed in. And down it goes for an eagle. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Now at 11 under for the event.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Putting for eagle here. Oh, I thought that one was going in. This putt is for a share of second.
And with only 1 hole left, a must make. On a nice line.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
And that shot goes in. That'll be a birdie. And she'll move into the top 10 with that effort. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And now striding to the final tee of this round. This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. Oh, that's a high-caliber shot. And this shot from about 150 yards out. He's 2 shots back. Going with the 8-iron here. Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And with that putt, that'll bring his tournament to a close. Well, Rich, that's a shame. They came out of the gates very fast, but in the end just fizzled out.
Luke, this player, unbelievable hot start, but how do you keep it going? It's nearly impossible. It's unfortunate to see, but listen, it happens, and it happens to the best of them. No shame in that.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beem in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Well, Henny, I'm a little jumpy in my seat and I can already see the man beside me sniggering. Rich Beem knows he's taken down Tiger once in his life, but I think it was only once.
Luke, please, please, please don't get Rich out of his box. Once we do that, we can't put him back in. Although, I will give him that he's done it. He's shown that Tiger can be beaten, but come on. Can it be done today? It's Tiger Woods.
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway from around 170 yards here. This one is right down the pipe. Oh my, right by the hole.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Good looking putt. Super shot that.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Bubba Watson currently in top spot. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. You like that, didn't you? And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
This is a nice confidence booster. Downhill green, club down.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
And down it goes.
What an outstanding bunker shot. What a play. Great shot. Nicely done.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That's frustrating. This one's for birdie. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Currently 2 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Next up is this 2-shot hole. Oh, absolutely flushed. Playing from around 160 yards. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. High quality shot, that one, right next to the hole.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
And it's that boy, Bubba Watson, back leading this event. Now we're on the 4th tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to the left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
This one's tracking.
Okay, steady now. And this one is for his par. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4. Nicely done. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Yeah, that one's looking good. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe? Well struck. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Wow, that was just striped. Sitting at 5 under for the day. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. And he's safely on the green with that shot. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Oh, just missed. Putting for a par here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. This hole is a par 3. Not a bad play, that one. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
A good chance to move to 6 under par here.
This is their look at birdie.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Solid par putt, that. Currently 5 under overall. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. Good looking shot, this. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Oh, well played. And that will move him to 6 under par. He's currently tied for 13th. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
That dog will hunt.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
That will work. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Ooh. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
Feeling awfully good coming off an eagle at the last.
That was wonderfully done. Yeah, that was a safe play. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Was on a good line. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? That's his preferred ball flight. There's the draw. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Well, you're a ball striker. There's no doubt about that.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. He's in a share of 3rd place.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we? Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. And only one off the pace here. And choosing the 8-iron here. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This putt to move into a share of 2nd place. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that was pure silk. Well done. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483 Rich from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view, bailing out to the left in the bunker. Not so hot either. I'll tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
Going with the 7. This one heading towards the green. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, almost went in. Let's get back to it, shall we? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well, that'll play. He's currently sitting in 2nd. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. That's some good golf right there. From around 220 yards. Just 1 stroke back and right in it. Going with the 5-wood. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. That seemed like the right play at the right time.
I love the aggressive play, especially with being one shot back. This sets up an eagle opportunity.
Oh, that's all class. Well, that'll give him a big boost. Promoted to the top of the leaderboard. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
And back to the play, shall we? Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, that's a great approach shot. Just a 4-footer remaining. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And that makes him tied for first. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 17th. Atta boy, good shot. And this putt to move to 15 under par.
Looking for another birdie here.
Like the look of this one. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary? Starting to look really good.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
And it's all come down to this. Make this putt, win the event. And this is what's in front of them. And what a feeling that is as the putt goes down. It's a championship victory.
Absolutely. All tournament long, they just played outstanding golf. Hats off to them.
That was an outstanding start by this player, Rich, and they've gone on to victory. What a way to win.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beem, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beem in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement they generate. Currently 1 under for the round. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Well, there's the line, the green side bunker. Can they get this one up and down? And back to the course with the live action. Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
Little birdie look in here.
That'll be a good result. I know it didn't go down, but it's just a tap in awaits. Currently 1 under for the day. The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. From around 180 yards out. Going with the 6-iron here. Great looking shot this. Oh, what a shot that was. Right at it. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
How close was that to going down? And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. The fourth at TPC Summerland is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach.
Yep, that'll work, that's fine.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Going with the 8-iron here. This should play.
Pretty good shot there.
A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That putt seemed to lack a little bit of feel.
I hate to use the word choke, Luke, but that's exactly what happened there. A flat-out choke.
A par putt on the table. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Now 5 strokes behind. The fifth at TPC Summerland is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Opting for the 6-iron.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Putting for birdie here.
That starts off on a good line.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. This shot from 120 yards. 4 shots behind our leader. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
He could have used Bob Ross there for a caddy because he couldn't draw anything.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup. This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Hey, nice looking line. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. That one just missed the hole. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Oh my goodness. Well, that was like a laser straight at it. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. It's tracking. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 3 under. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. A quality shot, that. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Currently at -3 for the round. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Not bad. And this putt will take them to 5 under.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
He finds himself in a share of 11th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tits, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water. It starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. That's a good-looking shot there. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Well, that looked good for a long way. Par putt coming up here. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Oh, so close. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Nicely done. Getting ready to play their third. And here we are with their fourth. that almost went down. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. That's pretty tidy. And down she goes. And now to Bubba Watson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
Nearly finding the dance floor there, Luke, off the tee. Great stuff.
You're kidding me. Did he hold that? Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
He's currently tied for 6th. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Opting for the 5-wood. Oh. That was dialed in. And as they stand over this putt, it's for a share of 3rd spot. Get in. Ooh, right by the hole. A spot in the top 5 on the line here. The putt drops, and we're moving on. I will take that also into the top 5 now. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Now 3 strokes back after that hole.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. If you're going to put your foot down, this is as good a time as any. Well, that's beautifully judged. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot.
And only 1 hole to go in this event, Luke.
Ah, that's frustrating. This is a par putt. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Birdied their last hole.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Sitting at 10 under par for the event. The 18th at TPC Sutherland is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. We've known some good iron players in my day, but you're right up there.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Well, I'd hate to use a tired old beaten up cliche, but wow, I've made a career off it for the last 20 years. This player came, they saw, and they conquered. What a rivalry win.
Luke, you were my hero, so now I'm a little lost. I might follow this player as my hero and see how they do things moving forwards, because that was a truly phenomenal performance.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Champions Invitational. Today's coverage is about to start. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, we've got an exciting match coming your way, so stick around and let's see who wins it. Opting for the 5-iron. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. Time to tee off at the second. And going with driver off the deck with this shot. Oh, well played. And here we are with the third shot.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Beautiful shot.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Nicely done.
Time for the second shot into the third. Is that what they had in mind?
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
Solid little par putt here.
And there it is. Currently a couple under for the round. Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the fourth hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see two massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
This one is chewing fiber.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here. It's got a chance. Oh, terrific. What an effort.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
This for a birdie run.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Well, that's a handy shot. That's tidy. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. He's in a share of 5th position.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Currently -5. Tied for 5th. Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 strokes off the lead. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for 3rd.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. This hole is a par 3.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
And this putt to move into a tie for second. This is a good chance. Okay, steady now. An opportunity to make a par here. Now 4 back after that hole. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. And after that par, they're looking for something good here.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th. 7 feet to the cup.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Second shot here at the 10th. The interesting choice of the driver here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
A par putt awaits. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
This one's going right at the pin here.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
Let's return to live play now. And he's down there.
He's setting up here from about 115 yards. They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call. This player is making a statement with that approach shot. I think this rivalry with Rickie Fowler is really inspiring him to fire at those flags.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. And choosing the 8-iron here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival.
That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? This putt coming up is for birdie. Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Just 3 strokes back. Going with the 5-iron here. Good sounding strike, that one. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, time to return to the action. 9 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Yes, they've made it. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
A nice little draw. Nothing sweeter.
Playing from around 150 yards here. 2 strokes off the lead. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's nicely done. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
And that will drop in for birdie. And he finds himself in a tie for third. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole. No, that's not the shot they wanted. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 2 shots behind. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And the putt drops. Now 11 under, heading down the stretch.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Let's head to this lengthy par 4. Taking aim from about 170 yards. Just 1 shot back now. Going with the 7. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. He knows this is a big moment in this round.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I'm hoping for this one to fall.
Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
It's Rickie Fowler's turn now. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Currently 13 under for the event. And this player now tees off on their final hole of the event, tied for the lead.
Luke, there's some anxious moments out there. It would not shock me at all to see this go to a playoff.
Lovely effort, that. One win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. And this is all that's facing them in front of victory at the Champions Invitational. Oh, Rich, as that one slides by, there goes the chance to win in regular. Well, Rich, they were jockeying for that top spot, but it looks like we're going to extra holes. Well, how about that, Rich? We couldn't get this one decided in regulation. We're going to sudden death.
Oh, everybody loves a playoff, Luke. I'm excited about this.
This will be intense, Rich. So much pressure, and these players won't be stopping until one of them wins the hole. Buckle up.
Luke, I'm ready. Let's go.
Tee shot is looking good here. Time for the second shot on the 18th. Oh, that was pure. Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here.
Their boldness paid off. They've got this for the eagle.
How close was that to going down? Beauty of a chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And this is all that's facing them in front of victory. Oh, that is awesome. At the right time, delivering the knockout blow.
And that's all she wrote, folks. The game is over. We have a winner.
How about that? What a great victory it was.
Absolutely, Luke. Winner on the first playoff hole, one and done. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, sports fans. Hope you enjoyed all the coverage of our playoff finale. And from myself and all the dedicated people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.